Okay, so we're going to do now some disarming with the gun. Mainly, most of the time when a gun is used, it's used to threaten. And so if a gun is being used and somebody just wants your stuff, I just usually recommend that you just give them the things and then you go about your business. Most of the time they'll leave you. But this is a situation where they want to move you. And being moved from one place to the other is very dangerous. Most of the time when that happens, somebody gets hurt very, very badly or killed. And so we are going to do one example of a gun disarm.
Come to me. Yeah.
Stop.
Come with me.
Alright, I'm going to do anything you say, I'll go with you. I promise I'll go with you. Where are we going? Which way are we going?
That way.
I'm coming quick, and I'm going to go to the head until he drops the gun. Drop it. And when it's dropped, then I'm going to pick up the gun and I'm going to get rid of it. I don't want to hold the gun because now I'm nervous, and if I haven't properly knocked him out, then he can take it from me and then he's going to shoot me. So let me just show that a little bit. We're a little close because of the trying to get it on camera, but what we're going to do is you're going to pretend to comply. I asked him a question to kind of get him a little bit off base and he starts pointing. You want to look for the time when the person isn't expecting you. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get as far front as you can, as quickly as you can. You can control the hand with this hand or this hand. It's going to be up to you what is most comfortable. I usually like this one because I get farther up. The farther up, try to turn your hand with the gun and shoot me there. It's very difficult, okay, for him to actually turn. And this happens very fast, so he's not going to expect you to do anything. By the time you jump up and you get control of this, then I'm going right to the head. I'm going to the temple until he's knocked out or he drops the gun, and then I get rid of the gun. Okay? And then when you have a weapon, you just keep going to any of the vulnerable targets. I like the head for a lot of these with the weapons because this is a place where you can knock somebody out and then they won't be able to chase you. That's it, come with me.
Come with me.
Okay, I'll go with you. I'll go with you wherever you want. Please don't hurt me. Then you want to just get a hold of the gun and you want it up to the sky. You want to aim it up here. So you want to grab the barrel on this one, okay? And then, now yes, we can stomp the foot, because the foot would be very close there. I can't get to his face, because remember, all people are going to be different, so I have to look for my targets here. So probably with this one, I'll go to the groin and squeeze and grab and just tell him let go of that damn gun or I'm not letting go of this. Okay? Once he lets go again, I'm going to get rid of it.
Come with me.
Okay, I'm going to go with you wherever you want, just please don't hurt me. Bam! 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 And he already let go, so now I've got my gun and I'm gone. Say, come with me.
Come with me.
Okay, I'm going to do whatever you want. I'll go with you. This one, again, is really easy because I'm going to do the explanation first. You see, this, for him to have the knife here, if he has his arm here, the knife is not a threat to me. The knife would just be sitting against your throat as that threat. There's going to be a space here. And so I can come here. Lots of times when I do this with some people, if they're not holding tight, they will actually drop the knife right there. Okay? And then again, you would look for your targets. Again, my hand is in front of his face. His face is not a good target for me here, so this is up. I would go to the foot and the groin again, probably are my targets here. So let's do it in.
Come with me.
Okay, I'll go with you. Here, smash, groin, and that's it. Get.
Come with me.
So I slip out here, then again I'm going to go here or here. I could even go here because the knife is low now. Okay, so I could go above there. So you've got a lot of targets that are open. We'll do it one more time in regular motion. Go ahead.
Come with me.
Slip out, stomp, here, nose, whatever that you have open there. You might get a hold of the knife and cut yourself. That's okay, because that's better than getting a stab to the kidney where you can bleed out quite quickly. And so sometimes we're going to get hurt when we're doing defense against weapons, but our aim is not to die. Okay, this is going to be an example of a time when a weapon is active and not just a threat. So this is going to be a stab. When you're ready. Now this one, we're going to come forward and pull him along with his momentum. Now I'm behind him, and so again I can go to the temple, I have the kidney, and I can even reach through the groin and get the groin here. Okay? But you see, it's very easy once you get to the side. We'll do it in slow motion now, so you can see it, because I think that went pretty fast. Okay, so the stab is coming. I see it, I want to get on the outside, use his force that he's coming with to continue forward, and then I have my targets now. I have some targets in the back, we don't always have those, but I have the temple, I have the kidney, and I have the groin from behind. Okay, and lastly we're going to be demonstrating the machete, and when we have the machete, it's going to usually be an active weapon. The machete, unlike the knife, if somebody is far from you and they have the knife, and you can run, it's better to run. But show when your hand extended how long the machete is, Nando. Okay? And this machete is a shorter version. Some machetes are longer than this. So you can see that this range is very long. If I'm here and he's there, he only has to take one step to get to me. So often we don't want to run away from a machete because we're just going to end up getting chopped in the back. And so we're going to do 3 different ones. We're going to have an outside swing towards the head. We're going to have a cross swing, and we're going to have an overhead. So we'll start with the outside first.
This one?
So you're going like towards my head. In this case, we're going to come in with the whole body. And so we come all the way in. You can see, try with the machete to hit me with it now. It's very difficult. And by the time I get in, I'm pushing him off balance. I might even knock him down. And then I can go to the face, because that's there. And again, I keep going until he loses it, and then I get rid of it. Okay? I don't think we need to do that one in slow motion.
No.
Okay, so we're going to do the crossways one now.
This one?
So yeah, same hand. You've already thrown a strike this way. I've come off. Now you're throwing it.
Oh, sorry.
So okay, just stop it. Let me throw it. And you're coming. You got to do it fast, honey.
1, 2, 3.
Now. This one is a little bit easier because you have a little bit more time. You can get farther in front. Try to hit me with it now. He could barely get me, and even if he did, it wouldn't hurt too much. And again, now I'm going again to the temple until he's going to drop it. His foot drops out here if I want to add that in.
Okay.
Again, we're going to come in with the whole body and try to knock him down. We catch it up here. He can't really do much with that. We're going to the face because the face is there. So I'm going to show this last one in slow motion. As the machete, you see the machete coming. You're going to come in with your body. So let's coming in all the way. We want to make sure we get a hold of this with something. And then we just use the body to move the person off. And then go into the face until it's dropped.
Good.
Okay.